Hi everyone, this is Taylor Hales. I'm working in the transfer room at Electrical Audio today, and I wanted to show you a way that tape can break down that's different than the more commonly seen sticky shed syndrome. This is where the tape, when it breaks down, will leave this kind of white waxy residue that builds up really quickly and aggressively all over your transport. And it's really important that you identify this quickly and stop baking as soon as you see it, because it doesn't respond to baking, and baking can actually make it worse. Let me show you how you can identify this type of tape breakdown and what you can do to make the tapes playable. So I've just played a few seconds of this tape, like literally 5 seconds. So this is a very extreme case. And the telltale sign of lubricant breakdown is this white waxy buildup that will form on any static pieces of your transport and on your heads. So it looks a little different than sticky shed residue, which is darker and kind of tarry. This is almost this waxy kind of flake residue, and it's beige instead of a darker like brown or black. And it will usually kind of form into these weird crystalline shapes that build up back towards where the tape is being supplied from. It's really important that if you see this type of breakdown on your machine, that you clean it thoroughly and quickly. Dan Johnson at Audio Archiving Services has been kind of a resource for me as I've been learning more about tape transfers, and he believes that this stuff might be caustic, meaning that it's going to eat away at any metal that it comes in contact with. So just do an alcohol Q-tip clean and just make sure that it hasn't left any residue, and if it has, clean that off as well. So let me show you what you can do now to make these tapes playable. So we have a couple rolls of this old 3M Scotch product. I think this is called 610. It's literally a tape cleaning tape. If you can't find this, because I don't think it's been manufactured in decades, you can use Pellon fabric. What you want to do is cut a strip of this stuff that's long enough so that you can wrap it completely around your heads. And what I've done is put a couple of end tab tape pieces and just kind of taped them down so that this doesn't skid out of the way when the tape is playing back over it. And you're going to play back the tape doing either a library wind or a fast speed playback if your machine doesn't have library wind over this tape. And periodically I'm going to just rotate it by, half an inch so that it has a clean surface to go over. So in my experience, 6 or 8 passes of a playback or a wind over tape cleaning tape or Pellon fabric will usually remove all of the white waxy buildup. It's important that you stop cleaning if you're just seeing a slightly darker residue on the tape, because you might be removing the actual mag coating at that point. And I hope that helps, and happy transfers.